Taurus, welcome to The Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love forecast for the month of August 2016. This is your general love forecast, and I'm reading for my Taurus suns, moons, and risings, those on the cusp. This is going to be tarot reading with a rune casting and an oracle message at the end, so stay tuned for that. Calling on Spirit. Excuse me, let me just pull in a little closer here. What are the messages and energies that you have for Taurus with regards to their love life for the month of August 2016? This is a general reading, guys, and will not resonate with everyone. For the most accurate reading with the most accurate outcome, I do recommend coming and getting a private reading. Sometimes my readings only resonate with a handful of people. Sometimes my readings resonate with a lot of people. It just depends. I do read for many of you, so it's not realistic that every reading resonate with everyone. Check your moon and rising signs if you don't resonate with your sun sign. Spirit, what are the messages and energies that you have for the sign of Taurus? This is for my Taurus suns, Taurus moons, and Taurus risings, and those on the cusp. A couple more shuffles here. I do read reversals, and yes, I do begin the deck with every card upright. Every deck is always pre-shuffled and already cleared. So if there are reversals in your reading, that's because they're meant to be there, not because the deck is upside down. One of the comments that I get a lot is, did you shuffle your deck? Are your cards upside down? Is your deck upside down? No. Nope, the deck is always right side up, and this is how I shuffle. So cards just come out the way that they come out, and those are the messages that I get from Spirit. What does Taurus need to know regarding their love lives for the month of August 2016? Taurus suns, moons, and risings, and those on the cusp. Okay. And let's take a look at the runes. Okay, this was pretty straightforward. Most of the runes are face down. I don't read those. Those are the unknowns. And then there's one rune on your crossing card. On your crossing card. Apologize if the forecasts aren't coming out as fast as some people would like. I have had a lot of private readings. Those do come first for me. I always, I have to take care of my patrons first. But I'm debating whether to just do all of the readings at once next time and then release them all at once. But of course that means that you won't get to see the readings that I do first come out first. Okay, so in the center of the reading you have the Three of Swords crossed by the Nine of Swords. Comes below you is the Knight of Cups. What comes above you is the Two of Rods reversed. In your recent past you have the Ace of Cups. In the near future you have the Empress. In the position of how you see yourself, you have the Magician reversed. In your environment, this is also how your significant other, or the person that you think about the most, may be viewing or dealing with you. They have the Five of Cups. Your hopes and fears are Temperance, and your outcome for the month of August is the Knight of Pentacles. All right, Taurus, let's begin. I'm going to move the rune off so I can talk about your present situation. This is what you walk into August with. This is your energy. We have the Three of Swords. It looks desolate, but the good news is that the heartbreak has already taken place, okay? It could be that you felt betrayed, that cheated on, that your heart was broken, and you're dealing with that pain at the beginning of August. It could be that it was caused by a love triangle. Perhaps one of you is dealing with a partner that's been cheating on you, or perhaps you had to walk away from someone that broke your heart. As you can see, it's winter out. This represents the season of the heart, which can be, wintertime can be a time that's cold and desolate and where there's little life. But this can also represent a time to heal and to let that snow, that winter, kind of protect you in a way. That's that bed of snow, protect your heart in a way. That coldness, that feeling of desolation, it's something that you can learn and grow from, and something that will pass. There's a saying of this too shall pass, and that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. The heartbreak already happened. You're at the point where you're walking away from it. You're dealing with it. Now, for some of you, your challenge is this Nine of Swords, which represents anxiety, worry. It's the little nagging thoughts, okay? It's the things that sometimes can keep us up at night. It's the what ifs, right? So rather than look at the cup as half full, your challenge is to overcome this worry and anxiety. I'm sorry, if you look at the cup as half empty, your challenge is to look at it as half full. There's something that you need to overcome in terms of your own thoughts, in terms of how you deal with your thoughts and anxieties, in terms of how you deal with heartbreak. There's something here that you are being challenged to overcome. Think of it as an obstacle, as a doorway that you need to walk through. As soon as you walk through that doorway, you're going to come out the other side and you're going to see the light. I also have Ingos here, fertility, which tells me that there is something here worth investigating or investing in. It could be a seed of doubt that was planted in your mind a long time ago, something that has reoccurred in like relationships for you. For example, it could be that you are dealing with self-esteem issues, or that you maybe someone placed a thought in your mind that created doubt around relationships for you, or a particular relationship, or maybe this is just a thought process that you find yourself stuck in. I see someone doing a lot of worrying over a heartbreak. That's what I'm seeing right now. This is the main issue. And I can see that what causes heartbreak was the lover with the Knight of Cups. Someone who's very charming and romantic and sensual, and who probably taught you a lot about how to experience love in this lifetime. But being that they're a knight, they're definitely not a king, which means they lack the emotional maturity and staying power of a king. Someone who isn't just interested in pursuing love as a goal in this lifetime. Someone who's gonna be a little bit more pragmatic about their affairs, who could probably take a little bit more time with you, as opposed to just making you a conquest, or as opposed to someone that's just fun to have a love relationship with or a love affair with. So it could also be that your romanticism, your wanting to fall in love and have this idealized version of love, has brought about a lot of disappointment and heartache and betrayal. And maybe it's that your notions of what love should be like have kind of got in your way. In any event, I do see this Knight of Cups as the foundation of the situation. Think of it as the base that the tower was built on, you know, the Tower of Babel. This is the foundation. It was built on this type of energy, romantic, following your heart. Yes, we can say you followed your heart, but your heart got broken. But you're still worrying about it. You're still fretting about it. This is your challenge, is to overcome this constant anxiety and worry. Perhaps shame, perhaps guilt, whatever your negative thinking is, right? Because in your recent past, you have the Ace of Cups, which is just lovely. It talks to renewal. It can mean the beginning of a new love relationship, or that your cup was overflowing with emotions. I see it as positive emotion. I see it as a new emotional experience for you, an opening of love, a sharing of love. It was a divine gift for you. Perhaps the love that came into your life was a divine gift. And in this lifetime, we only have moments. Those moments aren't forever. Not every relationship is meant to last forever. Everything has an expiration date. Even our marriage partners, even the people that come into our lives to change our lives, that are with us, that seem like they're going to be with us forever, those relationships also have expiration dates. Sometimes the other person passes away before we get a chance to say goodbye. God knows there's 1,000 different types of scenarios that can play out. But the important thing here is that I see that you're surrounded by love in the past and in the future. I see new love in your recent past. I see abundance in your future. And I see that the foundation of this heartbreak has also been the lover. So there's no doubt in my mind that you have learned and grown from this experience, and find a way to get out of your head and back into your emotions, because that's where you're going to be able to express yourself. And you can learn a lot from being able to express your emotions effectively, right? Instead of worrying about them. Because worrying doesn't really accomplish much, now does it? It doesn't really advance us or help us. It's kind of a waste of time. But in your thoughts and feelings, this is in your conscious level, what you haven't manifested yet. You have the Two of Rods reversed. Here I see someone at a crossroads, excuse me. So they have options and they're deciding which way to go. And here, in your thoughts and feelings, some of you are thinking, I don't have any options. I don't have a direction to go, and I don't even know where to begin. You may feel a bit blindsided by this betrayal, by this heartbreak, and thinking, I have no options. I don't even know where to start. There's a sense of not having any direction. But you need to be careful about this, because our thoughts do become beliefs, and our beliefs can become actions. So be careful what you're manifesting in your thoughts here. Honestly, the best thing you could do is give yourself time to heal and not wait too much longer after that to get back out there and start looking for another partner or start dating. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but it's like, you don't want to give up hope for too long. You don't want to get stuck in a phase of feeling like, oh, you don't have any options, and you're just dwelling in your head, you're dwelling in your grief. You don't want to get stuck in that place. And I see that you do move forward, because in the middle of August, you have the Empress. And she talks about creativity, abundance, and being open to love. So I feel like you do get your groove back, Taurus. And here you are, the goddess of love. If this energy doesn't represent you, I don't know who does, because this is the earth goddess here. She's the mother. She's Mother Earth herself. And she speaks to fertility and abundance and having enough, being enough. There's no, the universe provides an endless stream of things for us to invest in, to be happy for, be grateful for. So this is going to be a really smooth time for you. I think the middle of August begins a new chapter. That's really what I'm seeing, especially for you in your love life. This is you saying, I'm now ready to open my heart and to love again. I did in the past, I will in the future. It might seem hopeless now, but I'm here to tell you that that's going to change. There will be more Prince Charmings. There will be more of these people, more of these guys, more of these girls. But perhaps you're looking for a king and not a knight. Just a question mark. Perhaps you're looking for someone more mature who is not going to break your heart. In the position of how you see yourself, you have the Magician reversed, which just says that you have all the tools that you need to make your dreams come true, but you're failing to use all of your talents. You're failing to see that you have everything you need to make things happen. It could also be saying that you just, the Magician in reverse can just say it's a big no. So perhaps you're just feeling like you lost your mojo a little bit, but that's how you see yourself. And so your own perspective of yourself can be a little bit jaded. You may fail to realize that you actually are the magician upright, that you can indeed make things happen for yourself. Actually, this is true. This is true because you create your own reality. So if this is where you're at right now, if this is what you're thinking, this is what you're going to create. But as soon as you turn yourself upright and see that you have the tools and you can make anything happen, you can make, if you want love, you can attract love. If you want success, you can attract success. You have options. You have a choice. Love is a choice. Choosing to be open to love is a choice. In your environment, this is how your significant other, the person that you think about the most, is going to be viewing you or dealing with you. And they see that you're going through a grieving process. They see that you're sad. Perhaps you've been here for a very long time. There are broken cups here, but yet there are actually 3 cups that remain. These cups represent the abundance and beauty in your life that you still have. But you've turned your back to that right now just to focus on and dwell in this place. And let me tell you, it is a very dark place. And it's hard in this place to notice that you have the tools. God gave you everything you need to move forward. He gave you everything you need to create. It's all inside you. Don't let that talent be wasted. Don't let that love be wasted. You have it inside of you. You never lost it. It may feel like you've lost, and you've lost so much, and that's what's sad. That's what you're upset about. But this card is saying that you still have more than you lost. There's goodness that remains for you. There are things worth waiting for. There is better things out here for you. You haven't seen the best yet. There's things to be grateful for yet. In your hopes and fears, you have temperance. Your hope is to heal yourself, balance your energies, and walk forward on this path I also see all the life around her and the beauty around her. She's in perfect balance. Her energies are in perfect balance. Her life is in balance. This is the kind of life that you want. This is the energy that you want. And so, rejuvenation as well. I'm getting that strongly from this card. Healing, rejuvenation, moving from winter into summer, into fall, moving from this harshness, this coldness, into warmer, brighter days. You want that sun in your life. You want to bring that sun into your world. Your outcome is steady progress, contentment, someone who works hard, someone who's stable. It can also represent an offering. You may be offering something to someone as a service or in gratitude. Overall, I see someone who's content at doing hard work. It's someone who is, I should say, ready to move forward and to work hard and progress. Slow and steady progress. That's what I see for you, Taurus. So it is a good omen. It does tell me that you're going to steadily progress through this pain and you will move on. I definitely see it happening by the end of August for you, for sure, if not the beginning of September. I'm going to take a look at your oracle message. This message is specifically for you to help you, guide you on your journey forward. So I'm asking Spirit to help guide Taurus on their path forward in love. What does Taurus need to know? Okay, interesting. So Ingo's came up here and she represents fertility. Now the Empress represents fertility as well as this card, which says potential powerful creative energy and initiation energy. Now you can take this literally or you can take it figuratively. It's really up to you. Some of you perhaps have been hoping to become pregnant. Okay. Perhaps you were not, perhaps you became pregnant in the past and then lost your child, or due to a miscarriage or some other unfortunate event, could have lost hope for that child to come into the world. But I'm here to tell you that you're not infertile. You will actually become fertile again in the future. You may even become pregnant again in the near future. And I do see progress made in terms of that journey. So don't give up hope. Don't despair. This is a great sign for those of you soon to be or hopeful mothers out there. Okay, so that's just another layer of information that I'm getting from Spirit. All right, let me take a look at the book here. Yeah, this is card 8, which is gorgeous, which talks about steady growth, progress. It's a beautiful number. Okay, let's take a look. So this is a time for the conception and growth of a new project, Taurus. A time to get ready, to prepare. May literally mean that it is time to conceive and grow a new life in the world. Taking herbal supplements and changing diet and lifestyle so that new projects have the healthiest possible beginnings. Initiating projects in the spirit of goodwill with positivity and enrichment. No longer being neglectful of the self. Bliss, saturation, abundance. You are in a place of great potential. It is essential for you to ride this energy and deepen your roots and sow your seeds at this moment. Do not let this fertile time come to nothing. Sow the seeds of ideas, of dreams, and action. Sow the seeds of ideas, of dreams, and action them out into the world, into reality. The mermaids know you are the right one to bring this idea or being or project through. You have been gifted a time of great potential, the perfect conditions. You must do your very best to ensure success. The seed is in your hand. Let it fall to the ripe, good earth and let your soul grow what it was born to create. Powerful message, Taurus. It resonates throughout your reading here. I see it repeated. This is a great time for new growth for you. Now and going into the rest of August. Don't let this time slip away. Ensure that you're treating your body well, you're eating a healthy diet. If you're trying to become pregnant or to conceive, consider changing your diet, eating more healthy food, grounding yourself, exercise, whatever it is that you need to do to stay healthy, because you are going into an extremely fertile phase of your life. One that promises great things. It won't come without work. It won't come without trying. But it's saying that you will be successful. Okay? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking the time to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I really do appreciate it. I don't know if I zoomed in on this card or not. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And sending you love and light. Take care.